Caligula, the rise of a controversial emperor. In the year 12 AD, a child was born to a prestigious Roman family. He was named Gaius Julius Caesar Augustus Germanicus, but history would come to know him as Caligula. His early years were marked by privilege and prestige, as he was the great-nephew of Emperor Tiberius and the grandson of the renowned general Germanicus. As a young boy, Caligula accompanied his father, Germanicus, on military campaigns across the vast Roman Empire, moving from one military campsite to the next. These experiences exposed him to the harsh realities of war and conquest, while also instilling in him a sense of pride and ambition. He witnessed the unwavering loyalty of the Roman legions to his family, leaving a profound impact on his impressionable mind. Tragedy struck when Germanicus fell victim to a mysterious illness while stationed in Antioch. The young Caligula watched as his father's life slowly fade away, and it was rumored and believed that he had been poisoned. This event left a lasting scar on Caligula's psyche, fueling a deep-seated desire for vengeance against those responsible for his family's suffering. After his father's death, Caligula's life took a tumultuous turn. Caligula and his family was imprisoned by Emperor Tiberius. The fate of Caligula's mother, Agrippina the Elder, and his siblings took a tragic turn. Agrippina the Elder, devastated by her husband's death and her family's imprisonment, faced a life of exile and hardship. She was eventually banished to the desolate island of Pandataria, modern-day Ventotene, in the Tyrrhenian Sea, along with her surviving children. This remote and harsh environment was a far cry from the luxurious life they had known in Rome. Caligula's siblings, including his two brothers Nero, not to be confused with the later Emperor Nero, and Drusus, and his sisters Julia Livilla and Agrippina the Younger, all shared in their mother's exile. Their lives were marked by isolation and suffering, far removed from the corridors of power they once frequented as members of the imperial family. Agrippina the Elder's resilience and determination to protect her children kept them together in their exile. They endured years of hardship while their family name was tarnished by Tiberius's rule. The surviving members of the family clung to their heritage and the hope that their fortunes would one day change. Caligula was subjected to a life of political intrigue and manipulation at the hands of Emperor Tiberius, who viewed him as a potential threat. Caligula was sent into exile on the remote island of Capri, where he lived in relative isolation. It was during this time that Tiberius, recognizing Caligula's vulnerability, sought to earn his trust through manipulation. Tiberius, known for his dark and deviant inclinations, gradually ensnared the young Caligula into a web of sexual acts, using the allure of companionship and protection as a means to control him. Caligula, desperate to survive in the treacherous environment of Capri, reluctantly acquiesced to Tiberius's demands. These experiences left Caligula deeply scarred, both physically and psychologically. He learned the art of deception and political survival from the cunning Tiberius. Under the veneer of compliance, Caligula was secretly plotting his ascent to power and vengeance against those who had wronged his family. In the year 37 AD, news reached Capri that Tiberius had died. Caligula, who had been meticulously cultivating alliances among influential figures, saw his opportunity. With the support of the Praetorian Guard and the Senate, he was declared Emperor Gaius Caesar Augustus Germanicus, better known as Caligula. At the outset of his reign, Caligula surprised Rome with his benevolent and charismatic rule. He abolished certain oppressive taxes, provided lavish entertainment for the people, and was initially hailed as a beloved leader. However, it didn't take long for his behavior to turn erratic and extravagant. Caligula's reign was marred by scandals, extravagance, and cruelty. He squandered the treasury on lavish building projects and engaged in wanton acts of debauchery. His unpredictable and often cruel behavior earned him the reputation of a mad emperor. Throughout his tumultuous reign, Caligula continued to grapple with the demons of his past, seeking vengeance against those who had wronged his family. He ordered the execution of perceived enemies and engaged in brutal acts of retribution. Caligula's reign was cut short in the year 41 AD, when a group of conspirators, including members of the Praetorian Guard, assassinated him. His rule, marked by both promise and peril, remains a complex and controversial chapter in Roman history. Caligula, the boy who witnessed the rise and fall of his family, ultimately became the emperor, whose legacy continues to intrigue and confound historians to this day.